I got a 2006 Envoy in here. Guy says he's got a bad ball joint. Show you how to check these. What you want to do is get a jack under the lower control arm. Get it as close to the tire as you can. And when it's loaded, you just push in and out, push in on the tire. It tells you right away. It is bad. Then to check the lower, you want to put a big bar underneath the tire. You want to lift up on it. You want to check for deflection. Pushing in on the tire too to keep the upper ball joint from moving. Yeah, it feels like there's a little deflection there. So he's probably going to need that too. Yeah, this guy's got a little bit of luck on his side. I got it all jacked up and I don't hear anything, I don't feel anything. This side's good and tight. So, yeah, you can have a little bit of deflection on a lower ball joint. But that one on the passenger side, it's a little too much. I just know because I've done this for a long time. So yeah, I'll be doing an upper and lower ball joint. It's ball joint time. What do I do? Today I'm going to do everything upside down. Oh, no. Just kidding. Looks like there's a 10mm on that brake hose thingy there. Or two. Yeah, there's one on the other side too. There's a clippy thing on this ABS here. Take that off. One up top too that was already off. I kind of want to get this stuff flopping around so I don't wreck anything. I want to take that off too. Better safe than sorry. There's a little wire here. You push this tab in. It's a pair of pliers and you can usually get this off. Yep, there. So I got the ABS wire out of the way. So I don't have to worry about pulling that thing out. I'm going to get in here with a screwdriver and kind of pull this brake caliper a little bit. Unload it. There, that won't cause me problems. I hope. I got a couple 18mm back there. I'm going to put a bungee cord on this coil spring here. Stick it in a hole and let it hang. 35mm axle nut on this. Yeah, try to open this up with a chisel. And when you do, it should just fall out like a piece of magic. I got that bottom nut to take out, and it's 24mm. You can use a pickle fork to get this out. I prefer a BFH, big fucking hammer. Couple good whacks should come out. Just push this axle in and that'll fall right out just like that. I suppose it'll come out with this one. There it goes. Shazam! I'm going to measure this hole because some of these aftermarket ball joints are knurled and they're way too big. Yeah, 15 thousandths. They want them oversized so they're nice and tight. See, this one's 769, and I measured the hole too. It's right at the same size. So there should be about a 3/1000 press fit in here. Generally, that's about normal. And then they give you this aftermarket crap and they expect you to cram 15 thousandths in here. That's not going to happen. So I'm gonna grind a bunch of this down, make it smaller. I've run into this before. It's stupid trying to get this thing in here. It's just retarded. So, you know, with this I can still see some of the knurl. It's still there, but barely. And that's the size I got now. So it's roughly about a 3/1000 press fit. And you know, after you do about your second or third ball joint, you're going to want those knurls on there. You're going to want it oversized. But this I just took out an original, so to have a 15 thousandths press fit on here is just too much. So that should go in real nice. It's actually pretty rough. You know, I don't know if you can. It won't focus on them knurls real good, but they're still in there. And if it goes in too easy, I'll just go buy another one. Yeah, before you go running this thing home, you wanna kind of eyeball it. Make sure it's going to go in there square. I'm going to have to take this boot off of here. You just want to go a little at a time and make sure this thing goes in square. See how hard that went in? Can you imagine what it'd be like if it was 12 thousandths of an inch fatter? It won't even go in. That thing went in real nice and tight. I remember one time I tried to put one of these in without grinding it. I totally destroyed the joint. And yeah, I wrecked the joint and I tried to return it. And this idiot behind the counter was telling me that I should have put it in the freezer and telling me all this stuff I did wrong. It's like, no, dude, your shit's too big. He didn't want to believe me. At that point, it didn't really matter. He had to give me my damn parts. There, I finally got the dang thing. I'm not going to get that bottom nut tight yet. I'm just going to start it so I can get at this upper. See, I started the shaft before I put that ball joint in. On this there's a clip on there. You got to get in here with a chisel and knock the thing loose like that. Now for this I'm going to cheat. I took the little ball and socket out of here. I'm just going to stick that right down in the hole. Yeah, now I measure these two ball joints. This one's actually only 3/1000ths of an inch larger than this one. So this is good. I'm just going to throw this in the hole. I don't need to do anything special to this except for maybe take that boot off. Yeah, now with this I got to put the ball bearing back in here. Drop this back in here. And then I'm going to use this adapter for the top. The bottom I'm not going to use anything. Like the last one, you just want to watch it, make sure it falls in square. And it did. Give it a couple whacks just to make sure it seats. Then put this piece of fun back on. Now if you want to try to be smart, you'll put this back on the same way it came off. Little mark says valve stem. That's it.